Firstly, how are you feeling?
Yeah, feel really good. Feel refreshed. I think up to this stage, pretty much done everything we can. We've had a really good block of training pre-Chrissy, including the Colorado camp, which was great. And we're back into it now, so that's it for the next 10 months.
Who's been the standout at training? Who have you seen that's really emerged? And you know how they say he's raring to go and red hot.
It's a dangerous question. I think Jack Stevens has been really good this pre-season. From the younger brigade, probably Jack Noons has been, I think, standing out. He's running really well and is fit.
Saints fans would love to know. We've had a big clean out at the end of the season, but just are we expecting a rebuilding phase where it may slip down the ladder, or do you think it will be just as competitive this year?
I think the whole competition's competitive. If you win some of those close games, you finish pretty high up on the ladder, and if you don't, you probably finish where you deserve to be. So we haven't made any predictions about going up, going down, rebuilding, whatever it may be. We'll play the year out as it is, and we'll see what comes of it.
Does it feel like a new era, though, with 9 players, I suppose, leaving the club and all these young kids in there?
It feels different, there's no doubt about that. When you look around the locker room and there's not many guys older than you, things change really quickly, and that's the footy environment, unfortunately. You lose mates along the way, but it's a good place to be. You mentioned there's a lot of young kids, and that brings some excitement as well.
Life without Goddard, how is it? It must be strange for you. You're great mates.
What's life without Goddard like? It's different. It's a little bit more relaxed around here. It's just the way it goes. I mean, as I said before, you lose a lot of mates along the way, but football clubs evolve, and I think if you get stuck worrying about people that have gone, then you miss your next opportunity. So we wish him all the best. Obviously had a great deal to do with him over the last 10 or 11 years. So it'll be a good game round 4.
Sam Gilbert missed the trip to Colorado. He had the shoulder surgery. How's he tracking at the moment?
Yeah, he looks good. I obviously didn't see him much prior to Chrissy, but when we got back, the operation went fantastic, and he's running well and joining in training now. So from all reports, going very well.
Is he back to full contact or not yet?
I don't think so. I think you need to be a little bit cautious with shoulders, particularly this time of year. You don't need to be fighting each other on the training track. So I think he'll be ready to go round 1.
We'll talk about the commentary around you guys perhaps being a slider this year. I know you guys don't hold that view, but do you take it personally when you hear that?
That's people's judgments. That's their call, and in some ways you can understand what they're saying, because we had been semi-successful for a period of time, and that's the flows of football that you normally go down before you go back up again. But it is what it is. That's their opinion. At the end of the day, we've got to go out and play football every weekend, and if we win games, then it'll prove them wrong, and if we don't, then they're right. It doesn't really make any difference either way.
It's an odd one. Did you go to Nick's wedding?
I did, yes.
How was it?
It was pretty good. It was a little bit different. Went for 3 days, and it was a really good celebration, a really nice wedding.
Is he a different man now?
No, he's still pretty intense, but he's pretty much the same.
What can we expect from Nick this year? Is it going to be, I suppose, the Nick of old, which a lot of people, I suppose, didn't see as much last year or the year before?
I'd like to think so. I mean, he's had a really good pre-season, a little bit modified because of obviously previous injuries and just managing his load, but he seems fit and he seems keen and eager. I think the whole group is coming back this pre-season a lot more settled, and I think a lot more focused, and our training has shown that over the last 3 months.
And Tom Hickey, the Gold Coast ruckman, how's he settling in, and could he be pushing one of the guys out for round 1?
I don't know if he'll have to push anybody out. I think it'd be nice to be able to have 2 ruckmen that are able to play each weekend, but his skill level and his fitness has really improved since he got here, and I think he's really fit in the group well, so there's no reason why he can't be there.
And Nick, you got married over the pre-season as well. How was that?
Yeah, it was really good. Had a nice wedding. Actually, it was the first week back of pre-season, so we didn't judge it really well. And then had a 3-week honeymoon over Christmas, so I only got back last week. So I had a nice break, and we're still married, which is a good start.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, mate.